People, this is what we are, what I am planning to do. The idea is this. The idea is that we discuss with examples some uses of tenses. Then I will show you what I will ask you to do for next class. And then I am going to share a form with you in which you will have to complete with the correct tense. It's not very long, but we are going to stop. As I told you at the beginning of the class, we are going to stop earlier so that you could complete the form in, let's say, the time that we, the remaining time of the class. Do you understand? As if it were as an activity in the class. Yes. And then we won't need to connect again. Yes. You finish the form and that's it. And I will give the answers. Is it clear? Sorry.
Do we need to send you the answers, or is a?
No, I will. It's an activity, but I will activate it until, for example, 10 o'clock, so that you do it today as if it were a class and you don't have this as homework. It's as if we were doing it here, but instead of doing it here together, you do it on your own. Or instead of giving it to you as a homework, another homework, you do it in class. And we discuss the answers next class. Now, next class, my idea is to do another activity in which you will have to complete with the right tense, interactive activity, but instead, then I will send you an email so that it is clear enough. Instead of meeting at 5 o'clock, we will meet at 6 or 6:30, so that you can devote the first part of the class to doing the form, this activity, and you are not so tired at the end of the class. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
So, you have other homework. Instead of, let's say, adding up more homework, we do it as an activity in class. Do you understand what? Anyway, I will be here connected. So if you want to ask me anything, I will be here. And next Wednesday, I will be here at 5 o'clock. You don't need to connect. I just send you the activity. And we connect at 6:30 or 6 or 6:30. Do you understand, people? Am I being clear? Tell me the truth.
Yes, yes, Janina.
Yes.
Yes? Probably as this is a new, so
Yes, it's clear.
Yes, yes.
we
It's
will be
clear.
organizing our time in another way, okay? Let's see. I would like to share this with you. Let's see if you can see it. And I would like you to tell me the use, the structure or verb tense and the use in each case. Let's see if I can make it bigger and you tell me. What tense or structure has been used in these examples? This is at the end of the PowerPoint, but we are not going to discuss all the tenses. That's why I have already published the PowerPoint. You will be able to find it. I'll show you right now. You will be able to find it in files. Again, in files, you go to grammar, and it is here, verb tenses. And this is the PowerPoint. Is it clear? The one that we were discussing, yes. So that yes. You can have a look at it on your own.
Yes.
So at the end of this presentation, you have the activity that we are going to do right now to see how much you remember about tenses. The first one. I am going to attend 5 subjects this year. This is the first one.
We cannot see it.
Oh, sorry, I'm not sharing it. Wait a second. I will in a minute. I share one thing, open another, and I get distracted here. I am going to attend 5 subjects this year. This is the first sentence. Tell me the tense or the structure and what it expresses, and try to say as much as possible about it. Try to explain as if you were teaching what it expresses so that it is clear enough to your students.
I think that is expressing present continuous, and the intention is planning something for the future. For the future.
Christian, good. Now, pay attention. Is this present continuous? Are you sure it is present continuous?
I am.
It doesn't say I'm attending. I am going to attend. This is the structure be going to that we were talking about before. And be going to is not precisely a tense, you know. Be going to is called, it has a name. As you have modal verbs, as you have semi-modals, this has another name. Don't worry if you don't remember this name in particular, but it's a lexical auxiliary. Be going to, be about to, be up to. There is a list with be going to, be about to, that are called lexical auxiliaries. Don't worry, but this is the structure, be going to, and it is used to express, you said, can you make a sentence again? Start again, Christian, so that I don't interrupt you.
Can you repeat what we have to do?
Yes, darling, what you were doing is fine, but this is not present continuous, right? This is what I corrected. It is be going to, which has another name. This structure, be going to, is not a tense. It's called lexical auxiliary. Don't worry if you don't remember the name. And why is it used? What are we expressing? You were saying it before.
Yes, it is expressing a plan in the future.
Very good. Now, Christian, try to expand a bit more on that. What do you mean by a plan? If you want to provide a synonym, something else you can do. How can you paraphrase this sentence? Say this in another way. I am going to attend 5 subjects this year. How can you say this in another way?
I don't know. It's not a tense, no.
No. Imagine if you said it's a plan. Good. Imagine if I am your student and I tell you, and what is a plan? So you are going to try and make the sentence in another way to show the student, for example, what you want to express.
Well, in the way that I understand it, I will changing the form. No, I will to attend 5 subjects this year, but I'm a little lost.
No. What you are doing is fine, Christian. You said it is a plan. That's fine. It's a plan. Good. Now, probably, I am asking you to say more about it. Try to explain as much as you can about this plan. Who can help, Christian? Do you have any other way to say this, to explain this?
No.
The sentence Going to, we use it to express intention
Good.
for the
So
future.
good, Marisa. A plan, as Christian said, an intention. You are giving more information, Christian. You see. Juan.
Personal intention that has not an arrangement is a plan do it by your own, like that in the person who is speaking.
Very good. It is your own plan, your own intention. We are just adding to what you have just said, Christian. So instead of saying, I'm going to attend 5 subjects this year, how can you express it in another way? No, without the tense. Change it. How can you
This
say
year,
this?
I will be attending 5 subjects.
This year I will be attending 5 subjects. Okay, very good.
I am planning to attend.
I am planning to attend 5 subjects. I intend, as it is an intention, you can say, I intend to attend. Sorry, Mabel or Diana, you wanted to say something, I think.
Yes, to predict the future, it is an immediate future.
Why prediction here? Why are you predicting?
Um,
If it is your intention.
Because it is something that you plan, you say you plan. You are saying
Yes.
your plan.
Good.
So you're predicting your planning.
I wouldn't use the word predict because when you predict,
yes, because it is confused.
You get
be probability.
More
than probability, you express intention or plan, as you said before.
When you plan,
Oh.
yes. This plan is immediate. It's an immediate.
It may be immediate. Yes, very good. Yes. Good. But again, it is, as you said, your intention, your plan. So you can say, I am going to, I intend to attend, I am planning to, all the options that you have said. Imagine you want to express this and you want to explain this use. So you are going to try to say as much as possible connected with the use that you are talking about. It expresses a plan. So I am planning to attend 5 subjects this year. I intend to, my plan is to attend. These are other ways to express the same thing and to explain the use. Arrangement, Mabel?
Yes, that is a kind of arranged.
It's not an arrangement. Remember what we saw before the break?
Yes, I cannot find a synonym.
It's a plan, an intention.
Yes, a plan.
Okay, it's a plan, an intention, but it's not an arrangement because it's if it were an arrangement, you would have said I'm attending 5, and that is because you have already registered and enrolled, and you have already signed up for those subjects. This is, you have already enrolled. That would be an arrangement. I'm attending. But if you haven't enrolled in the subjects yet, you would say, I am going to. You just express your plan, your intention.
Okay, Janina.
Marisa, yes, darling.
Is it possible to use a modal in the and not the going to, but it's going to change the meaning of the sentence, no?
Most probably, except for the future continuous, the modal will for the future continuous. I will be attending. That is similar, you know. But if not, you try not to, because when you use a modal, you may express possibility, I may be, but that is possibility. That is not expressing your intention.
Can I ask you something?
Diana, yes, darling, of course.
Can be used for decisions. For example, I decided to attend 5 subjects this year.
Very good. Yes, because it is a decision, right? An intention is part of your decision. Good. Yes. Now, there is a modal verb that we use for decisions at the moment of speaking. I am going to expresses a decision, something that you have thought about in advance, let's say. But then which modal verb do you use to make decisions at the moment of speaking? Not that you have
Will.
thought. Will, very good. It's another kind of decision, right? So
Yes.
that's why it's important to manage and handle the uses of these structures. Good. Any other question about it? Christian, do you follow me? Because you told me you were lost. Is it okay?
Yes. Now
Yes.
I
Okay, you asked
understand.
me.
Yes.
You asked me, darling, if it is not clear, please. The next is, I have been doing the homework all afternoon. Well, I'm knackered. Just precisely the adjective I told you about. I have been doing the homework all the afternoon. I'm knackered. Concentrate on I have been doing. And tell me what tense it is and what it expresses, please.
Can I, Janina, explain it?
Sure, Magali, please.
Well, it's the present perfect continuous, and it focus on the duration of an action.
Focuses.
Yes, if I think that it also shows a present result.
Good, very good. Good, Magali. Let me tell you something. We use present perfect continuous to describe an action that, and now show me this, which is important about time. This, did it happen in the past, in the present? Did it start in the past and continue? Say that as we do with present simple or with past simple, right? When the action started, when it occurred.
Okay.
And all the rest. Can you add that?
Yes, of course. So this is an action that started in the past and which has a present result, and it focuses focusing in the duration of the action.
It focuses on the duration. Very good. Very good, Magali. Very good.
Okay.
Exactly, precisely. Now, I will ask you something, just in case. Everything that you have said is perfect, right? Now, I will ask all of you something. Imagine that you have this sentence, and I ask you, is the activity, we don't have a context, right? So we just, let's say, infer from what we see. Is it a finished activity, or it's an activity that continues in the present? What do you think? Or both? You tell me.
In this case, it's finished because the person says, I'm done. Or I don't remember the word and I cannot see it. Knackered.
Very good. I'm knackered.
But
so,
in this case, it's not now, let's say.
Do you assume that the person has finished the homework and now she's knackered because the homework is finished, or at least she has decided to stop? And the result is
I'm not sure, but I assume that is the thing because she's already tired, let's say.
Okay, one possibility.
I think it may express both.
Why?
Options. It may express that I've been doing the homework all the afternoon. I'm knocked out. It could mean that the person started in the past during a specific period of time and finished now he feels that way, but also may expresses that he's still doing that action, but he's doing it knocked out.
Okay,
It
the
could
person is
test
naked.
both options.
It depends on, we don't have a context, so we may infer, right? I have been doing this. I'm naked. I continue doing it or not, okay? Both may be fine now.
But the emphasis is in the duration because it's a
The
continuous
emphasis,
tense.
exactly. The emphasis is on the duration, as Magali said, and on the present result. Exactly. So as long as you can account for it in the way that you are doing, that's okay, because all the concepts are precise, okay? Pay attention to grammar when you say unspecified, for example, at an unspecified point of time, or specific. Now, when you say specific, you say a specific, not unspecific, right? Because there's no vowel there. So pay attention to those things. When you say it focuses on, pay attention to grammar. When you explain it, it focuses on, it describes, it expresses. Don't forget the form of the verb, right? Good. Let's see the next. The next says, I was reading about discourse today when I remembered, I'm going to make it smaller because I can. I was reading about discourse today when I remember that some, there's a spelling mistake, of the concepts I had seen at school. I was reading discourse today when I remember that some of the concepts I had seen at school. What tense is it, and what is it that we are expressing? You tell me. Come on, Annie. I was reading about discourse when I remembered.
The first one is present progressive.
Present, darling? I know.
Sorry, past.
Good. It's okay.
I'm asleep. Yes.
Don't worry.
Past progressive, and the other one is past simple. And in this part, we have an action that interrupted another action.
Very good. So the tense is past continuous for the first part and past simple for the other part, and it is expressing interrupted actions,
Yes,
as you said.
and
Very
the other
good.
is past perfect.
This one I had seen at school. Very
I
good.
can see, I remember that I had seen at school.
When I remember that some of the concepts I had seen at school.
Yes, this one is a past perfect that shows that the action of I don't know how to say.
Doing, of seeing.
Of seeing about this score happened first.
Very good. And then you
remember
remember
while you were reading about it.
Very good. Very good. Exactly. Good. One more. I have passed the test. I'm so happy. Express this. Explain this one. I have passed the test.
That's perfect. Perfect present simple. That
present.
What?
Perfect.
Simple. Present perfect. Present
perfect simple. Very good.
Yes, I thought I said that.
Didn't you say perfect? Didn't you say perfect present?
Yes, perfect.
No.
Present perfect. I don't remember.
I don't know. I just heard it and I wanted to tell you. Don't worry.
Okay, it's a present perfect simple that it expresses an action in the past that has a consequence in the present. The fact that he passed the test in the past now makes the person happy.
Very
Makes
good.
the person feel happy.
Very good, very good. Both are fine. Good, good. Precisely. People, tell me if you want to ask me anything, huh? I continue, but you stop me, please. The class starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow. I want you to tell me about starts.
Strudel.
Mailen, yes. Or Maria, or Mabel. Sorry, I don't know. Who
No.
said?
Milen.
Mailen? Good. Go ahead, darling.
Present simple.
Yes.
Because of it is a shuttle.
It is a schedule.
Schedule.
Good. A schedule, or you can also say schedule, right? Or it's a timetable, you can also say timetable. Very good. It expresses, exactly, it is a timetable, it is a schedule, and that's it. Very good. That's it. Is it clear? Ask me, please, what questions you may have.
Can I ask you a vocabulary question?
Yes. Well, sorry. Here we have two more, but we are not going to do them, okay? Think about them on your own, and we may discuss them next time. Yes. Who asked me?
I did.
Diana.
I wanted to know the difference between timetable and schedule, because I used to work and I used to use, because I learned timetable and then I started working at a place that used the word schedule, and I didn't know the word at the time, but I never knew the difference, what the difference between timetable and schedule.
Well, what I can infer, but I'm going to look it up to see. I always use them interchangeably, to tell you the truth. But yours, the schedule, I think, is more your schedule, your organization.
And timetable, like general.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm going to find out just in case,
I was
Diana.
working at this place, and I asked, "Where's the timetable for tomorrow?" Right? And they told me, "What's the timetable?" But probably there was people from different countries, so maybe it was cultural stuff. But they tell me, "I don't know what is the timetable." And I say, "The time we have to work tomorrow." And I say, "Oh, the schedule." And I say, "Yes." And I call it schedule since then, but I never knew the difference.
I will check. I will check to give you more information.
Maybe one is British and the other one American. I don't know.
It may be so. The problem is that nowadays, with this question of globalization, sometimes it's difficult to tell the difference between what is British and what is American. In some cases, we have let's say, the traditional differences, but nowadays everything is so vague in this respect. Exactly. So I don't want to say something which may be wrong. So I will find out and I will let you know.
Jumped on my head that I remember when you said.
Sure. I will find out too. Okay, and we may discuss it next time. I have already written it down.
Thank you.
Thank you. People, I would like you to have a look at the schedule or the timetable for next class. It is already here. It's lessons. Let me see if I am sharing now. Wait a minute. And, where is it? What is it that I'm doing? Sorry, people, but I am getting lost here. Okay. Look, you have lessons 7 and 8. We will continue revising tenses. I will let you know how we will go about the activities I have designed. This is connected to what I was telling you about our organization. Please do not lag behind and do all the exercises so that you feel more confident when you do the activities. The exercises are the ones I asked you to do here from Units on Tenses, the language library here. From this book, the Units on Tenses, what you had to do for today so that we could discuss. And for next class, I would like you to read some notes on cohesion that I have prepared. A lot of things may be new. So the idea is you are going to read the notes and we are going to go about the topic. I'm going to approach the topic here with you. And we are going to try and do the exercise from the module together so that you know how to go about it. So apart from this, let me tell you that in the file section, I have already uploaded some vocabulary for you to start, let's say, working on your own. Some of them have exercises, some others don't. But for example, this is the only one that has exercises. It's for you to learn more about descriptive vocabulary because in 2 weeks we will be starting writing, okay, our first narrative. So I need you to start becoming familiar with this. And next class, we are going to approach the writing topic. So is this clear?
Yes.
Unless,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
People, I will share now and then you can leave and I will activate it. I will have it active for, let's say, some time. I mean, it's 8. We should be finishing at 9 and I will activate it up to 10 o'clock so that you can do the activity. The activity is an activity on tenses. You have to complete, let me find it here. You have to complete with the right tense. You have a passage, the ones that you know, with numbers, and then it's a Google form. What you have to do is you are going to write the correct verb tense. This is, I show you just in case for you to see it. You have the text here, and you have to complete number 1, number 2, number 3 with the right verb tense. Don't use contractions. The only thing I'm going to ask you, write the long forms. Don't use contractions. Read the text below and write the verbs 1 to 20 in the correct tense or voice, active or passive. Do not use contractions. The text is called My Life in Lockdown. You do it, I get the answers, and we discuss it next class. Is it clear?
Yes. Is it about, sorry, is it about passive voice and verb tenses?
It's verb tenses, but there may be 1 or 2, I don't remember, examples that you have to pay attention to because they may be in the passive.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We need to complete with the verb tenses.
Exactly. Yes. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Are you sending this here, the link,
Here.
or by mail?
Now, you tell me if you have received it and if you have access to it. It's there. Okay. You tell me, huh?
I mean.
Great. So you know what? Now you can leave, but just in case, I will be here in case you want to ask me anything, right? So I will mute myself so that you don't listen to any background noise. So if you want to connect because you want to ask me anything, you just say, hello, Shanina, just in case I don't listen to you and I pay attention to you because I'm here. Is it clear?
Yes.
Just in case. Now you can leave so that you don't use any more internet connection for this. But if you want to come back to ask me a question, you come back.
I have a question.
Sure,
We have to write, for example, present simple, active, or passive.
In general, they are active, you know, but there is 1 or 2, I don't remember exactly, that are in the passive. Only 1 or 2, I think. I don't remember if it is 1 or 2.
Yes, but I have to doubt if we have to write if active or passive in the answer.
No. You have to put for example, it says, hi, I'm Susan, and the verb is decide to start this blog. You have to say, I decided, have decided, I am deciding, and you have to write here in number 1 the correct option, the answer.
Only the correct
That's
one,
the answer.
not explaining anything else.
No. This is just completing with the correct tense, nothing else. You don't have to explain anything here. You have to write the verbs in the correct tense or voice. Do not use contractions. This is like a typical exercise to practice tenses.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Is it clear? For example, number 1 says decide. It is in the infinitive. So you have to say, I am deciding, I decided. Only the verb here, because if not, it will mark us wrong. Only the verb, decided, I'm deciding, have decided, will decide. Is it clear, people? Tell me the truth.
Yes, there are only one possible answer, or there may be more.
I think there's only one.
Oh,
I think there's only one. Yes. Check, because you should have all the verbs from 1 to 20. Okay, wait a minute, because I am correcting something. 1 to 20, yes. If you have any questions, you just ask me, okay? Don't worry. If you don't have any questions, you may leave. Okay?
Yes. There are two numbers 17.
Sure. Where, in the text or?
Yes.
In the text,
Oh, gosh, don't tell me.
because here 17 always do. The next, it is of the lockdown 17B.
A ver, ya les digo, esperen, ¿eh? Ya les digo cuál tienen que hacer, porque hay uno solo que tienen que hacer. Espérenme, ¿eh? Ya les estoy diciendo. Miren que lo chequeé, pero bueno. El que tienen que hacer, a ver, es el primero. El que dice be no lo tienen que hacer. No lo puedo corregir porque es una imagen. Pero lo voy a aclarar acá. ¿Sí?
Okay.
Okay, just in case.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Okay. Bueno, ahora no lo puedo corregir.
I don't understand.
Sorry, darling?
I don't understand this point.
Which one, darling? Tell me.
The second one.
Exercise.
Yes, the V that we have not to do.
Let me see who is talking. Who is talking? Jessica? No. Who was talking? I'm looking for you because I was looking at another thing.
Mailen.
Yes, you do it now, Shamila. Mailen, look. You have in the text.
Yes.
I'm going to share it with you. In the text, wait a minute. There are 2 17s, which is my mistake. Can you see them?
Yes.
17, always do, and 17B.
All right.
Verbs. The one that you don't have to do, let me see if is the second 17, let's say. You only have to do the one that says always do. I made it clear here.
Yes.
I have corrected it. I don't know if you can see the correction now.
Thank you.
Is it okay?
Yes, yes.
Now, Melissa, why don't you see the text? Darling, tell me. Melissa, pass. You tell me that you don't see the text on the form. Ah, you have closed it. Okay, great, darling. Let's see now when you reopen it.
Janina, can I ask you something? About the
Sure,
text?
sure. Great, great, Melissa.
In
Diana, sorry.
sorry. It's okay. In 7, it says class. It refers certificate. I don't know how to ask without giving the answer.
Okay, that's a verb, class. Class as a verb. But I cannot tell you more. But it's class as a verb.
Yeah, I don't know how to ask you giving answer.
But Diana, do you want to give me the option? Don't say anything.
No. That's why I don't know how to ask you without giving you the answer, because I was going to say this is
Probably.
That's why.
I think that you are. I think that I'm reading your mind and you are on the right track, Diana.
Yes, I think so. I just Janina.
Yes, Eliana.
I do not understand number 4. We allow. I don't understand.
Allow.
There is something missing. There is something missing there.
No, it's like permit. But pay attention to the meaning and if it is active or passive.
It is a verb or is a phrase that we have to put?
No, it's just a verb in the active or in the passive.
Because I need 2 verbs here.
But probably I cannot say anything else.
Yes, I need allow and
don't say the
one
answer.
more. But it is possible that I need.
Yes, of course.
Another verb?
Yes, it's the same as if you need a negative, right? Or yes, sure. Yes.
Okay.
It's the same. You can write to work. Yes, sure. The important thing is that you pay attention to the meaning.
Okay. But the verb that I need is not a negative. It's another verb.
No, because here it doesn't mark a negative. But I cannot tell you anything else. Because
but it is possible that I need to use another verb because it says only allow. That's what I'm asking.
Yes, darling, because pay attention. I'm not saying that this is the case, but if it is a passive construction, you will always need the operator for the passive.
Thank you.
Okay? I'm not saying this is the case, just in case, but okay. Don't ask me any more questions that may give away an answer, okay? I'm going to mute myself so that I don't disturb you. And you, if you want to ask. People, if you are more comfortable leaving the classroom, you can do it, you know. Don't worry, I will receive the answers automatically. I'm just telling you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye, Guillermo. I don't know if he heard me. If you are leaving and I don't see you again today because you have no questions, have a nice week, people.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, but please do the activity, okay? Do the activity, please.